Well, I've only streamed twice. Why the fuck am I not getting a notification? Okay. Woo. Now, hopefully, it'll give us a noti when we switch to Call of Duty later, because it's a big update. But we're in it now. What's good, guys? Episode 6 of the Georgia State Panthers Dynasty. We were hoping to finish up the season in this episode, but unfortunately, the download took quite a while for Warzone shit. We didn't want the audio to be messed up, so we waited till now. Also had my kid's graduation to go to this morning, so we're getting a little bit of a late start. We're going to give it a couple minutes, see who all pops through, and then we're going to get started. We're going to do a little recap and then go into the game versus Texas State, which is going to be a tough one. And I'll be right back. All right, let's get into it. All right, first off, let's let you guys know what's happened since our last episode. I think our last one. I think our last one was Old Dominion. But we had a 45-24 winning performance against Old Dominion. Then we got the shit kicked out of us by Marshall, 43-17. Another tough loss to Appalachian State. Then an overtime loss to UConn, which I felt like we should have won that one. That was in our grasp. We made the quarterback change around this time after these two games went to hell. Just made the switch there. Then James Madison was a great game until the fourth quarter. As you can see, in the second half they scored 20 unanswered points. We couldn't get back in the end zone again. So what started out as a good game completely fell apart in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. Ragland threw 2 picks. One of those was on me. The other one was definitely on him. And then we finished last week with an absolute beatdown to Arkansas State, getting back in the win column after a 4-game skid. Absolutely dominated them. They only had 244 yards total offense. We had 468. Ragland had 2 picks. One of them was I was trying to throw it to the running back in the flats, and I'm used to him being R1, and for some reason he wasn't on that play, and we threw it to the slot receiver and threw a pick. It was really stupid. Literally, there was 3 other receivers open, so I could have accidentally threw it to anybody else and been fine. But he had a killer game. Picks aside, our running game's been getting going. Freddie Brock had 125 yards. C.J. Beasley, coming off the bench, has been clutch these last few games. But a bit of two-headed monster. Hurst and Fleming, pretty much our only offensive production in the passing game. That continues to be the case. McDaniel still leading this team in sacks. We're going to go look at those season stats here in a second. But that's where we're at. Got 2 games left. We have a home game, the senior day, against Coastal Carolina. We have 4 different recruits coming to that, and again, we'll catch up with that in a second as well. So 2 games left. Let's look at the stats for the season. All right, Veller was 8 touchdowns, 9 picks at the time of us benching him. The reason why we've been sticking so hard to this dude and hoping he would turn out is he has 1 more year, and he is also development trait impact player. He's a former 3-star, played at Penn State. Has a lot of prestige to him, and yet we just couldn't make it happen with him. Took too many sacks. Picks were bad. We made the switch to Ragland. Picks aren't the greatest, but still way better than the other quarterback. And we just win more with him. We tried to give Lowe a chance here and there, and as you see, didn't turn out too well. Running game at the beginning of the season was like 3 yards to carry, 2 in some situations. Brock and Beasley had brought us out. We've started phasing Dukes out slowly. He still gets some reps, but mostly it's just in the passing game. Hurst is almost 1,000 yards, 2 games away, 102 yards needed. He'll probably hit it. I kind of like shit on Talik Williams. He's been a huge threat for us too, and in the return game as well. But Fleming, young talent, sophomore. Hopefully we get some development traits next year for him, and we don't lose him to a transfer or anything like that. Offensive line, once we made those switches to the offensive line, they played a lot better throughout the second half of the season. Katie McDaniel, Swint, both who we are losing after the season. 21 sacks between 2 of them, and not much production after that. Got 4 picks for Gilmore. He'll be coming back next year. We're losing Pringle. He could have had even more picks than that if he didn't drop so many of them. Jalen Jones is hurt, but he is promising. And we'll be seeing Dicey Hopkins next year because our other starting safety, who is the best player on our team, 86 overall, has no picks. That's kind of wild. Same thing with Jeremiah Johnson, another stud on the other side, considering what division we're playing and stuff. Right now we got Texas State. They're going ham, 7-3. Let's see what we're going up against today. Again, I was hoping to get 2 games done before the update for Call of Duty, but just a lot of shit getting in the way today. Holy shit, this guy's had a hell of a season. Jordan McLeod, redshirt senior, has thrown for 26 touchdowns and only 5 picks, so he has been cooking this year. They got a running back who's hurt, thank God. He's an 87 also. This team is no joke. Their backup's an 82, so only 2.8 yards of carry, so hopefully we could shore that up. Let's see what kind of receivers we're dealing with here. Yeah, I got some talent. He must be hurt, or must have been hurt. He's like their best guy. Look at all those physical traits. Holy shit. All right, we're going to see the passing game a lot this game. Our defense has been bad. I mean, other than our defensive ends getting sacks, we give up a lot of passing yards. See, they show the rankings in here? No, they do not. Trying to see where we're at. And top half, offense. Let's see what defense looks like. Let's go this direction. Hey, actually. Really? No way. I guess we do control the clock a lot. Maybe it's just by snap count that we're doing pretty well in. The stats don't look as ugly as I thought. I wish they had rankings. That'd be nice. Real easy to look at. They do not. All right, now recruiting. We landed a couple guys. We got a high development trait defensive end / linebacker. He'll be an edge rusher for us. Super excited about getting him. And then we got the opposite, another talented outside rusher. So we got our outside rushers of the future, I believe, and these 2 guys here. Got a couple guys in the pike that we're actually winning on. This guy, he's labeled as a bust, but I like his ratings. I don't care what his development trait's probably normal, but 87 acceleration, 88 agility, and 83 speed for a tight end in this game, not bad. We'll definitely be able to use him in this conference. So excited about getting him. We're winning the battle for this kid here. Super excited about getting him. He has high development traits. We did lose out on DeAndre Minshaw. That's tough. But we did hit on Willie Hicks. He'll be undersized inside defensive end in that 3-4 technique. And he'll play defensive tackle and our rush formation. Another just body here. We're just trying to get bodies. Now we're competing for Georgia Tech for him. We added more to his. We hit on one running back, Eli Cobb. Solid-ish ratings, has no abilities. We just really needed a body. Sold out to get him. And then we got another 2-star prospect. Nothing special about him, just a power back. Hopefully we win out on him as well. We got Duke, because we missed out on a premier left tackle that we were looking at. We lost the battle for him, so he was the next best thing. Nothing crazy about him, just we absolutely need help there. So not the future, but something to maybe help us in the intermediate while we build up this program. Another body here. I like his pocket shield ability. His ratings, not so much, only 81 strength. He's labeled as a bust, so his development's probably ass. But we came out of nowhere and started taking away that too, so we might get a win against Iowa. But any help we can get at the moment. Then we decided to add 3 other receivers that we haven't got to really look at yet, because we hit on a lot of our needs. So then I wanted to go and at least add somebody to the depth of the receiving core. Although I feel like we're good for next season, but obviously we need to look down the road from that. Dakota Neal looks like somebody that could be exciting, but Jackson State's got a hell of a start on him. I threw offers at all 3 of these kids because I didn't have much to throw at them other than that. So just wanted to let them know I'm interested before they fuck around and jump into another team. All right, so that catches us up there. Let's get this fucking game going. Texas State, one of our toughest games this season. Their ratings say they're just barely better than us, but looking at all those 80s, I think I have like 2 80s on my team total. They have 80s all over the place, so this is going to be a battle. I almost forgot to change my playbook. But yeah, I like how crazy this season's been. There's been blowouts for either side. There's been close games. Competition has been good. We're using Matt 10's realism slider set. He's been doing it for years. This guy's been pretty good. Usually hits nail on the head more often than not. And it gives you a good feeling whenever you're playing these games against the computer to get that realistic experience. Of course you could probably cheat this shit, but I try to avoid stuff like that. Now on defense, we were earlier in the season just playing defensive linemen. I wanted to switch it to play with anybody, but again, same rules apply. As soon as the ball is snapped, I am stuck on that player. I like to bounce around all over the place. Sometimes in the premier spot, sometimes kind of out of the play. Just kind of put a blend in it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
All right, Ragland. He's at least the future for now. We didn't really have too many recruits that were crazy anyways, but we had so many other holes to fill. We didn't feel like battling for QBs this year. Definitely had 2 freshmen on the roster that we felt pretty good about.
He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally.
Let me give us 1 second. Taking a couple drags before we really get into it. While we're waiting, we'll scroll through. Yeah, I mean, we got a 72 starting quarterback. They got 87. It's apparently are only 2 points rated offensively better than us. They got this kid, solid ratings all the way around. The receiving core is pretty gross. They do have some injuries here, but they have depth that's crazy. Their depth is like a start for us. Tight end, pretty solid across the board. This is where I think we're having a matchup problem at. Pretty solid line. This is the first 15. Let's see, 1 second. Short recap. Yeah, okay. So real quickly, we had right after that last episode we got our ass handed to us, I believe. And then we lost one more game that we just shut down in the fourth quarter. We made the quarterback change after that. And once Ragland came in, he played better. We had an overtime loss that week that we blew. We actually were beating the shit out of them. And I forgot where we were at with that, but it was 4 straight losses. Then we blew the team out that we played last week, Arkansas State. We blew them out pretty handedly. So Ragland had a great game. Our running game ran for 200 yards between the 2 running backs. As the season's gone long, our blocking's gotten better. We're not quite, fucking just getting ate up every single time we step back. So that's been good. The quarterback change has also helped with that. I don't know what it is about that other quarterback, but we were trying to stick with him because he had a decent development trait, impact player. My other 2 freshmen are normal devs, so I was trying to stick with him because I feel like he was going to be, but it just wasn't working. Yeah, that's where we're at. We hit on our edge rushers of the future, 2 outside linebackers. Pretty excited about those guys. I think we're going to hit on 1 middle linebacker, which we needed. We got 2 safeties that have high development traits that we are winning the race of right now, so that's good. Offensive line, we missed out on our premier left tackle that we were looking for. Now we're going for another guy that has some solid ratings. He's also a 3-star, but he's not a hidden dev or anything like that. We have a center that we're winning on that could play guard for us. He's hidden dev. And I think I have another guard that's just ratings-wise just solid, but nothing crazy. And we were able to hit on 1 running back because we are so bad at running back next year as far as behind our starter. We were able to hit there with a 2-star, and we have a 2-star power back that we're looking at right now. No quarterbacks this season. We're going to ride into next year with our guy that we're playing with right now, Ragland. And unless, training camp comes, the other freshmen could take off. They're both rated 72. The caps look like it's more favorable for Kyle Lowe, barely. But as far as actually playing, Ragland's played pretty damn well, and he has struggled when he's been given opportunities. That's where we are at right now. We have 2 games left of the season. This game and then senior game next week. We have 4 people visiting, so we got to make sure we hit that dub then. All right, let's get it going.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can.
Again, this is Matt Ten's Realism Sliders.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay,
highly recommend you use his stuff.
Forget the running game stuff.
If you're going against CPU and wanting realistic stats, gameplay, all that good stuff, as long as you're willing not to cheat the game, it'll give you a good challenge.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to
I was going to try to hit if that linebacker just stayed up just a little bit more.
And he's not going to make
try to
it.
drill that one in there.
Denying him the first down. Georgia State
3 and out, not ideal, but 2 rushing plays in the backfield. Isn't quite going to get it done.
Sends his first one of the day on the way.
Yeah, beat the shit out of Arkansas State last week. And if you're just joining in, the defensive rules we put in place for ourselves is we play as one guy, and we are stuck on that guy. We flip around all over the field. Mostly play with defensive linemen. Let the ratings matter for the defense. So if my guy's good enough, he'll make the play. If not, he gets cooked.
They got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set
one, I was trying to pinch my guys in, and he spread.
The teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Hand off from the gun.
I got cooked.
They finally make the
to be honest, I was just trying to show blitz, so that way the lineman would look at me for a bit. Unfortunately, I got glued into an animation. Couldn't backpedal. I did not want to get engaged.
Going up top on first down.
Ah, I seen it.
Got his man quickly.
I just thought he wasn't going to go for it.
Out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Quick tempo here for
Another one of these hurry-up teams. I fucking hate these to play against. One of us. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Back to pass. It's McLeod. Pressure coming.
There we go. Swint. Tied for lead in sacks. Now with 11. Puts him tied with McDaniel. Both transfers.
On third down, going up top.
And this is our first season, so none of these guys we brought in. In real life, they went 3-9. We're 4-6. So we're already doing better than what they did in real life.
Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback,
Damn, man, I want to throw some different shit at him, but this hurry up pretty much going to be stuck in the cover 3 and cover 2 for most of the game. But I want some zone blitz in there. Oh shit, yeah.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
We're going to go cover 2 here. I'm going to take Daniel, QB spy him. We're going to play nickel over here. See what he does.
Pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
All right, just got to make a good tackle. I got fucking broke on.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I got tore up. He's been dealing with some injuries, too. He was a little slow on that one. They took him out very next play, too, so I don't know what was going on with him. Actually, my corner should have backpedaled into that. We were in a cover 3. I had flats. For some reason, we didn't have a deep third on that right side.
And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it away.
Unfortunate. Drove right downfield, 7-0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the
Appreciate you guys coming in.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
You hate to see it.
Yeah,
not in the finest moment.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
All right.
6-yard pickup on
like to get Beasley subbed in. Little thunder and lightning. Shit. We need just a little bit of a block from that guard. I seen it was heavy on that side. I was thinking about a cutback lane down the road. But he blew that shit up.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football to gang.
Yeah, about at 12 o'clock, we're going to be streaming the new update, Warzone. We're excited to get into that.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Definitely as a solo player, got
He's going to take off. Really nice
something new to fuck around with.
The first down and get it to their own
oh shit!
41.
I didn't mean to do that.
Here's this
Roll with it.
offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's
Ooh, that corner played that really well. Oh my God! I tried to jump, and he just said, "No, I'm not going to jump."
They can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open, and as he sailed and he overthrew.
Oh shit!
I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. This time he's got his
first
man.
down. Good shit.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call. Really nice.
Solid 4-yard game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know,
so matriculate the ball down the field, boys.
Keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And he won't.
Ooh, they're going to give me that first down?
After that pickup, just a few inches to go for
some
the
Chiefs refs type shit right there.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
He's a little banged up.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year.
Guards
but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left.
Oh, great.
Great
play by that linebacker, whoever that was that played the flats.
But couldn't create anything there.
And that's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one.
We're going to bring this route down just a little bit.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sure hands, it's Fleming.
There we go.
They make the stop,
big first down. Needed that shit. 3rd and long.
And pick up a first down.
hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard.
I'm trying to see if we can get Fleming in the corner here.
Working on those critical down distances.
Nope.
Third downs. And having
I should dump it off the running back.
Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now
That
facing
was-
some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 and 2nd and 14.
Man, linebacker played that very well. Got in between the two of them. Was able to make a break on that ball.
And just lost his concentration. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Ah, man, had good position on it. Just couldn't make the play.
And just didn't look the ball in. It'll be
Good as he is, he's had some drops this year. Boy, all these receivers have. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Good.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Yeah, drops have been a fucking issue.
After putting up a 3
That's why the completion percentage for all my QBs look like ass.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, we know they like to go in a hurry up, so we're going to go ahead and get
Back, and here comes the offense.
in a nickel set
How
now.
about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field.
Oh, my God. Another bad open field tackle on my end.
Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
I thought he was going to bounce it,
I gotta
but
take away
cut it up
something.
inside.
I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bobcats are in the hurry up.
That's probably dumb. I'm sitting a 0 blitz here. Wait. No, I'm going to switch. Get that.
Wants to throw. It's McLeod. Steps away.
Oh, tried to kill him.
And a big hit at the end, but it
He
didn't
tried to
stop
kill
him
him.
from getting the first down. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way. Really good job by the QB dropping back the pass, scrambling, getting the first
Good
down,
job, B.
taking a big shot at the end.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll move the
Just
running
hurry up
back to
shit
try to
and
force
noise.
the defense to
Get this
adjust.
out of me.
He wants to throw here on
Screen.
2nd down.
Great break on that.
Quickly complete.
Jeremiah
He is
Johnson with a no
stopped
tackle.
behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on
We're going to lose both the. We're going to lose a lot of. This defense hasn't been all that crazy good, and we're going to lose a lot of the players of this shitty defense. So hopefully the players that we hit on can play immediately. Not ideal, but with us this early in our rebuild, we're going to have to really lean on some freshmen on that defense next season. Definitely down low. We're losing so many of these guys.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
There we go.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
We figured on that 3rd and long, we're going to see some vertical type routes from them. Man,
That is exactly what you want. You want
those guard really well against those, and then just kind of play as a free agent with that cover 1. Let us do whatever we wanted to do. Now, if they ran anything like in break or shit like that, that would have been a problem.
Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to
Interior,
find
we are
ways.
getting
Some
fucking
things
cooked.
work, some don't on that first drive.
Again, we're not trying to
See what happens
let
from
off
the
this.
second drive.
We know what happens when we let off the running game.
Now you understand what
We
they're
need
trying
that
to
threat
do, what their
to keep
game
that
plan
pass
is.
blocking
Now you get to go into
nice and
phase
tight
2
for us.
of
Holding
your game.
probably on 63.
And he's
No,
knocked
once it's
down,
not.
but there's also a
Our left
flag.
tackle
It's
has like
a
fucking
check
30
on the
penalties
ball.
this year.
Just an obvious
All right, to be
holding
honest,
call
that
there, and one that just
maybe ain't the
kills an
worst thing.
offense's momentum.
We were 3rd and
Second
long.
down coming up.
Now we have potential to.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Wait, what? Pass block, motherfucker. There we go.
On 2nd down, wants to throw.
There we go. A little slightly better position we were in just a second ago.
But a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down.
I'm going to bring Hurst on the drag here.
Wide out in motion.
See what Thompson does on this release.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
All right, short, but to be honest, this is
we're
going for it territory.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first.
I was a little worried. Our interior was getting blown up.
Not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I actually like this right here. We might actually have a chance. Now again, we got blown up in the backfield. Right tackle got pushed into it. Made a guy miss. Turned nothing into a little bit of something.
The run game just has not.
Right tackle got blown up. Almost blew that play up.
We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push.
Not enough pass blocking in that one.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he's going to
try to put it over his shoulder. Does.
He's got him this
We recognized the matchup. We figured if he was going to take him, he was way too far inside to actually be able to do anything about it. So as long as we put a little bit of air under it, so where you can't undercut it, we'd be good. Back ball.
Because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw.
Got him.
That's it, 5. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hurst. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Bring it outside. Get inside.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Good job on the beat.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Trying play action. Throws to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible.
I'm going to post here, but maybe a little bit more. All right.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
I tried to throw it back shoulder. Oh! What a shit call by the ref, but we will take it. That was uncatchable as fuck. He was already out of bounds by the time he tackled me. Will we take that penalty? You bet your ass we will. Way to go, refs. That's what we pay you for.
They'll try to blast their way in.
Let's go. Late hit. Late hit. You gonna give me that too, ref? No? Brock's had it rough going of it. 7 carries, 13 yards so far.
And I tell you what, most of the time
6 of 12 before that play, so 2 yards a carry. Not exactly looking busted.
That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was.
He's actually had a stretch for like 3 or 4 games now. He's been at about 100 yards every game. Over 100 last week.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make
All right, now we just got to play a little bit of defense here.
Texas State has the football back and they'll go on offense. David,
you know they like to do the hurry ups. We're getting our nickel right off the start.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the play.
See if they do it again this drive, and they do. So this game's going to take forever and a day.
Identify where your best players are. Just get them the football. Give these guys some touches.
Control the clock. Ooh, man! If we could have used that. Again, house rules. You must control one guy on defense at all times.
Be able to change direction on a dime, and in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it.
I'm gonna kill him. I was headhunting his ass.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it.
Oh, man. I tried to lay his stick, but he just whiffed him.
find him, he'll make those contested
Again,
catches.
this sucks 'cause we can't get into our. We do a lot of zone blitzing, a lot of crazy looks. We can't do none of that shit right now. We are stuck in this hurry up. He probably read the blitz. She did. Got rid of it quickly. 2nd and 3. Cover 2 here. Trying to guard these short little routes. And run it and make it.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke.
We're struggling to get him off the field on this one.
2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, almost gave up outside edge. Safety makes tackle. 3rd and 3, so we're looking at something small again. I'm going to QB spy with McDaniel on this one.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's going to look for
Going for the screen. Can we get outside to help? Don't need it. Great open field tackle by the corner. Gavin Pringle. We're going to miss him too.
3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hand.
And he nails it.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How much time we got left?
Update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update
All right,
on
yeah,
what
we got
else
a
is
great
happening
2-minute
in
drill
college
opportunity
football
here.
this weekend.
Ooh, shit, I thought I had outside until that guy just came in my screen.
Easy for the Golden Golders. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 6 over Army. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
They're bringing,
How about that one, Kevin?
they're bringing the
Keeping
blitz
an eye
here.
on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the tailback.
I thought if we could make one guy miss.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
All right, they have played way better against the run than our boys at Arkansas State did.
When they need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the
Whoa,
gun.
I did not.
He's knocked
No, I
down
don't know
to
why
the
he
backfield.
stopped
He
in his
opens
tracks.
the cover. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first
That's
half.
tough.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the
Try to
right.
layer it in there. Fuck.
And the 3rd
We
down.
hot routed that outside route to kind of take away that guy I knew was going to be playing zone over there. And we thought once we crossed the field, we might be able to lay it over top. It kind of floated a little too long.
Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by
Allowed
this
him to make play, and he made a hell of a play.
Down
Came back.
to the punt team, sends
across
it
the field.
other way. He'll call for the fair catch here.
All right, well, we fucked that up. Went 3 and out real quick.
Texas State
They have a
gets
whole
the
minute,
football back,
minute
and
48
here comes the offense.
to play with.
David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
See if we can
They
hold.
move the ball down the field and execute
Oh shit,
like
he
they want.
cooked me on that one. I thought I was ready for a breaking, in-breaking route or a stop or something.
This senior quarterback
He just hit that seam.
fitted in a tight
Great play
window.
call, just over my head. I hit triangle, but they decided no, I wasn't allowed to jump. Yeah, it was too late
He
to
wants
miss.
to throw. And he has a solid
And my
game
linebacker
to
was slow
play
as
for
fuck. I don't know if you've seen that change of direction just then, but it basically didn't exist. So we got one good athletic linebacker coming in. That's going to help a lot.
Force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Third and 4. I think we're going to send.
Last
I'm
week was
sending
unbelievable.
Exotic
This
right
week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever
Oh my
he
God.
wants, when
That
he
was
wants,
on me.
how he wants.
And they finally haul him down.
I took
but
him
not
right out of the play.
before Good catch and run. The
Nice.
offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Fires for the zone.
So I was hoping Stewart could make a play on that ball.
Touchdown, Texas State.
He could not. Dot by the QB back in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the pass.
This is one of those situations. You got 48 seconds left, 3 timeouts, but this game punishes your ass for pushing it with a minute left, less than a minute left in the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
But we're still going to try it.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into half.
It's complete. A huge pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Wait, what the fuck? No.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Shit.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Dot.
Complete to the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution.
I was trying to take that
QB
post a
and
little
receiver. They
higher.
look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Fit it. Oh, we dropped
And
it.
it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive
Reading that
play
safety.
right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Had the space in the zone.
Quarterback
Couldn't
and
make the catch.
receiver couldn't connect. It's 2nd and 10.
Got him.
Unloads to the
Oh,
line.
no.
How about that play to get a hand in
Piss
there
poor
and
throw
force
on
the
my end.
incompletion?
Well, you know
It
what
was
they
open.
say,
He threw in the red.
Picks. The offense, they're lucky that
Got
one
us.
wasn't intercepted.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
There we go. We got it.
Fires to the tight end.
There we go.
He's run out of bounds, but not
I was reading
before
right side.
turning
Used my
in a
3rd
big
read.
pickup and
We got
moving
there
the
pretty
sticks on
fast
1st
once we
down.
realized what coverage we were
Well, look,
looking at.
that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh.
And it's incomplete.
What?
as he was
Oh, I
trying
thought he
to
dotted
finish
it.
the drive with a score.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity.
I
to
thought
make
he had dotted
such a
it.
Big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play.
Man, why would I'm not? I don't.
Swatted down
I'm
by
barely
the defense
pressing
to
that
stop
fucking
the
button. I was
scoring
trying to take.
opportunity.
I was trying to throw a back shoulder, and we threw an absolute dot. We threw it into the red so fast. Not sure what I'm doing wrong there.
They
That
were
is
on
definitely
the
a
move,
user
but
issue
two
right
straight
now.
incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants
Got
to
him.
pass. Snagged in the
Obscene.
middle. Face Thompson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous.
Should have wanted to
this
hurry
guy.
up there and save that
We've got a
timeout for this
timeout in the waning
play here in
seconds
case
of
we
the
tackle
half.
an
Maybe
inbounds.
a chance to get off
That
a
could
couple
cost
more
us.
plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw.
All right, break outside. We're gonna take it.
Clear up the vision. And he sprints
No
to the
QB
end
spy on
zone.
that one, and then they pay for it.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down. but
Tied
they
it up.
answered the bell
6
right
seconds
before
left in the half.
Got this thing right where they wanted
We
it.
got ourselves
They
a
can
ball
tie this
game against
football
Texas
game
State.
and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
One of the top-rated
So here comes the
teams
kickoff
in
after the
the
touchdown, and the
conference.
last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
Yeah, that overtime game we had.
He'll bring it back
Fuck,
from
was
inside
it James
the
Madison?
five.
They only had one loss
He
at
was
the time.
looking
They're
for
ranked
some
24th in
running
the
room,
nation.
but not much to be found as
We
he
could have
stopped
pulled
at
that
the
one
18.
off.
They'll come out and take a
Is
knee,
that the
and that
overtime one?
should
I don't know. It was
send
one
us
of
to
them that we
halftime.
played the hell out of them. It just kind of fell apart.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos.
Right,
when that
halftime,
town is
17 up.
buzzing
Got
as
another
it
good
is
battle.
today. An
Again,
entertaining
these
first
games
half,
have been
and
all
we've
over the
got a
place. You know,
multi-possession
1 week it'll
lead
be a
to break
blowout.
down. Thanks to the
I'll get blown the hell out.
surgical precision of this
Next week,
offense.
I'll blow the
We'd
team out.
honestly
Next
take more
week,
time to
it'll
talk
be
about what
a
didn't
nail
work
biter,
and what did.
high-scoring nail
The
biter,
running
low-scoring
game,
nail biter. We had
passing
7 to
game,
3 this
gadget
year,
plays at
and then
work.
like 44
Now
points the
it's
next
just a
week. It's
matter of
just
finishing the
it's
job.
been all over the place. And from a realism standpoint, that feels really good. Definitely if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're watching this, I'm assuming you are. All right, kind of looking at the team stats here. Their quarterback has been on fucking point. 12 of 14, 112 yards, 2 tuds. Thankfully, they're sticking to that ground game a bit, and we've been able to hold that down. But his ass has been killing us. That hurry up really hurts us. We can't really get any sets that we really want to. This glitchy ass shit. There we go. 12-23 for our boy. Now, we've tried to throw it in some tight-ass windows. Our running game hasn't done shit this week. We ran for over 200 yards last week. We are just getting blown the fuck up. Our offensive line is showing they are outmatched. Our best player, I think, is a 76 on the offensive line, so checks out. Again, I don't know why they're as highly rated as they are. It ain't like we're super highly rated, but they're saying we're just like barely away from this team. We're like 78 overall. This team's an 80, and they have just so many good 80 players, and we are a lot of the 70s. I mean, this is like my two. Oh, Pringle's an 82, so I got 3, I guess. Whereas, yeah, Jeremiah Johnson 80. But yeah, for the most part, man, we are just not on their level. All right, we're going to take about 60 seconds. I'm going to grab a drink real quick, and then we will get the second half started. All right, let's get it. They get ball second half, less than ideal.
Here in the second half, Georgia State about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are
where the fuck's my guy in the flats on that one? Excuse me, sir. Who blew that shit?
What happened? He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's
what? What do you mean he didn't look open? Are you blind?
At least he threw it where his guy could catch it.
I'll get coached. Oh no! My man made a hell of a play. Threw it a country mile, fucking on the move. With a flick of the wrist, downfield, man coverage. My boy got cooked.
Running back goes in motion.
Tried to shift the linebackers, couldn't do it in time. I got bunched up. Oh, that's a chance. Man, we got to go for that pick.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink.
Again, we wanted to use that. We could definitely have done that. Picked it off. Easy work, but we'll play with house rules that we will stick by. Ah, I thought we shot
him
it
on
short.
the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back.
Oh my goodness.
Nice move there.
He just put Brown
He's
through
able
the
to
cycle,
shed
bro.
one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Brown
Second
got
down
cooked.
coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back.
Ah, we tried to shoot the gap, got locked up into it, but penalty is going to bring this baby back. Refs striking again. Appreciate it, boys, for the assist.
Amazing how many times an
We needed that.
holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Good job to toss
I bit that running
ball out
play
of bounds and avoid the
hardcore.
loss.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in
Locked
complete
up.
control of this offense.
But we hold, and instead of checking it down, he decided to throw it right over the wide open guy, who had a chance to run after catch for that first down. Rare mistake out of there, boy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
All right, down by 3. I know the running game. Oh, shit.
And he's going to run it back. Pulled down at the 8.
I know the running game has been kind of dead in the water.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But
Ran into the teeth.
continue to run it. You can at least create some
Picked it up
balance. You
anyways.
at least have
Let's
the
go.
threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end.
I'd like to get Thompson here.
Looking to go up top on
I don't have
first
time.
down.
Drop it off.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurst.
Pick up what we can. I see my tackle is already struggling.
Zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got him again.
The short hands. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
I'm trying to wear out this defense, too, at the same time. You know, our team gets put up in that hurry-up blender on the regular, so just let our RD chill.
First down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Throws to the wideout.
There we go.
Got him downfield.
I didn't want to put, I
Precision,
actually purposely
execution,
done
and
that one.
timing to pick up the first down on the out
I didn't
route.
want that ball
I
to
think
hang.
you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation.
Oh, shit, wrong. Oh, I was looking at triangle. I hit the wrong button. That was wide open.
Man, that's great defense. Break on the football. Make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in, make the big play, stop the bleeding, had a long drive, and really shift that momentum back to your offense.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Step up. Ah, shit. Try to hit the running back. Oh, no. Whoa. They better call that shit back. I was down 8 days ago.
They get that turnover.
They're not going to.
Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Knee down. Give me that.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree. It'll go.
I thought they were going to give it to me. I was about to be pissed.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a
All right,
great
that
opportunity
fucked
for the
our boy
defense
up
to
a
get
little
on the
bit.
field.
I'm gonna at least
On
get
third
something
and
out of
long,
this.
hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's
take the 3.
not going to get there. The defense stands tall
Ooh,
and makes
12
the
yards.
stop.
12 mile an hour.
And
Try
on
back.
4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26, 36-yard drop. Between the uprights,
Get in there.
it's good.
Tie ball game.
And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
All right, let's see if we can stop this fucking QB.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, we tried to kill him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Even though they're in that heavy set, I'm going to go in the nickel.
And here comes the
You know
offense.
damn well what's coming
Guys,
next.
that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talking
Hurry
about
up.
getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. Does a nice job.
I knew I gave up my gap assignment there. I just was hoping I could get there fast enough
To do that, they just
where it
gotta
didn't
be more
matter.
Physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the
Tried to
right
blow that
back.
play up.
Into a massive giant.
Made him
body.
hesitate a bit.
Calling a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Bobcats in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's McLeod. They're bringing heat.
Oh, can he get outside? Oh my goodness, he had an angle on it and didn't make the play.
A huge gain on that one before the
We also haven't been able to recruit many corners this cycle. We're going to have to go after corners next time, but we had some talented freshmen
in one single play. And
that we're going to give a look next year to that's being redshirted.
And a nice solid pickup there.
A couple young guys that are playing a decent amount this year.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it.
McGillen. Oh my God, I missed it.
Stop is made at the 36.
Back.
He picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Bobcats are flying
Going
down
with
the
the 0
field.
here, but I'm going to jam him there.
They're going to run it.
Oh.
And he's tackled.
Great
but
play
there's
on us,
also a
but-
flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Let's see how much yards they lost here. It's only like 2. We'll take it. Yeah, all right.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20.
Ooh.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw.
My boy get a
here
hand up
in
on that?
between.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
See the miss one, see
On
the pass
second
rush.
down,
Ooh,
he's
shit.
looking
Made it across the
downfield.
edge quick.
Takes the easy
Great
one to
open
the
field
back.
tackle.
He is going
Third and a
nowhere.
country mile.
At the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They
Oh, my
might
goodness.
dump that throw.
I hit
And
L2
get
like
another player
forever ago to try to break down.
Play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles
Jesus.
around. Makes
I could
people
not
miss,
get into my
and the next
strafe,
thing you
bro.
know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
God, he's so slow. He's so slow, that linebacker is fucking ass. I'm a little ass
Well,
also.
the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying
man,
to
that
throw
was
the football,
ass.
and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Oh, they're going to call me on that? You got to be shitting me. Refs, don't you fuck me.
Very productive play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will
Ish.
take the penalty. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10.
I thought we had an agreement.
He's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. That receiver wore that one. And the defense had that one well covered. Just
To be
a
honest,
short
though,
game there.
he looked a lot
And the
faster than
Bobcats
Abraham.
will hustle
Abraham's a little
line.
banged up right now, too.
And you
Look at his
see so
stamina
many
bar.
smart wide receivers, so many
Might
smart
have to sub
tight ends
him out.
nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they
Yeah, he's been kind of exposing me. Let's, if he's a little banged up, we might as well not force the issue here. Jesus. Brown's even slower. Look at this shit. Who else we got? Anybody else? Got a true freshman here. Let's go with this one. He's got 4 games he's allowed to play without it fucking up his stuff. So we're going to put them as our sub linebackers. We'll keep our heavy set the same.
Make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone.
But against this pass heavy team, we need as much agility as we can get out there. Probably could have used one of the safeties down low, but again, I ain't trying to cheese anything, so we're going to use what we got at linebacker.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
He looks a lot quicker.
To the air, it's McLeod.
Gets it out quick. We don't drive on the ball. Easy catch.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going
Trying to bend but don't break here.
Can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
QB slide him.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, fell forward in. Touchdown, Texas
And
State.
with that, when they jump on top here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offense.
That one was a rough drive. 14 plays. Good 4 minutes off the clock. And that was with the hurry-up offense being used. So a lot of plays for the defense to stay out there for.
He'll bring it out. It's Bush. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Give to the running back.
There we go. Got outside.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the.
Well, I wish I'd have started using him earlier in the year. It's fun to use.
Now looking at a 2nd and 2. The offense showing motion.
His top end speed's 84, so that's why we really didn't use him. He's an elusive back.
Out of the gun, the running back
He
has
plays
and he's tripped up
quicker than fast, but
up the first down.
he looks faster than what they give him credit for.
Quickness, that running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wide.
Dot.
Got it in the middle. It's
Dot.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally.
All right, down by 7 going into the 4th quarter.
Spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets.
Defenses aren't quite getting it done. Looks like we have to go to a shootout at the end of this.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it
Oh,
to the
shit.
left.
He got off of that.
And the pass has
Fuck.
picked off. Didn't really get a
I didn't
chance
think he was
to
going to be able
started on
to
that return, but he has set him
get
up
back
at
to
the
where
1-yard line.
that was not your normal linebacker. That was a safety playing that
really
spot.
aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll
Sorry,
be a
just got to
loss
play,
of
dude.
3.
No big deal.
The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Don't freak out. Everything's fine.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Everything's fine. 3rd and
And
long.
the
Let's go.
freshman does a great job using his
They're
technique
gonna-
and getting the man on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's McLeod. Gonna
Yeah,
take
got
a shot
jammed
at
up
this DB.
and but made the
And
play
the ball is
downfield.
incomplete, but that
Ringle
could
with
have
another
been
deflection. 3rd one of the game.
disastrous. Defender was right there. And the Bobcats send out
Got the ball right back. No big deal.
This will be the second
Everything's
time
fine.
they've had to kick it away.
Oh, shit, punt. Oh, shit.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism,
Damn.
move on. That's a part of it.
Another one-on-one.
Great player.
He's a big-bodied receiver, but he is big for
The
nothing.
incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10.
Kid has been a struggle.
Some misdirection with the counter.
Oh, I thought I was going to sneak past the block.
3rd and 5.
There's just so much for this defense to look at. They've had strong side runs thrown. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much
got
offensive
him.
volume. This defense needs
They're in
to
that
worry
soft
about
spot
this
of the zone.
And he's brought down after a nice
Easy reads.
game. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he
Our
released
receiver,
it.
our best receiver, got jammed so
This
fucking
defense
hard in
felt
that
coming
play.
into
Kind
the
of
game that if
fucked
he was
everything
gonna
up
try
with his
to throw
timing.
from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his
Aspect of
accuracy,
it.
and they did on that last play.
Quickly out to the tight
Almost
end.
overthrew his ass to the
Make
side.
the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of
Just churning
downs.
that ball, baby. Churning
This
that
Georgia
ball.
State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking for space. It's Beasley. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game.
Man,
The
we're balling.
defense is able to stop him.
Our starting
Good
running
spot
backs
after
been
that
struggling a bit
7-yard
now.
Pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30?
There we go.
Finally
Get what we needed.
pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this
Good
offense.
thing.
Nice job
Holding.
creating the loss on first down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
That's tough.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
There we go.
Makes the grab. It's
There we go.
stumbled to the
That's
ground.
a big boy play we needed.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and
Get
get
the
the
edge.
first down.
Great box.
Tackle is made
Try to hit the stiff
after
one there.
the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
With the run
Oof.
on first
Oh,
and goal.
another penalty. Son
And
of
he'll
a
take
bitch.
this into the end zone, but hang on just a second.
Is that our boy,
Flag
63
down.
again?
Let's see what this is about.
It sure was.
Just a crushing mistake.
Trevor Simmons
on the
doing what he does
penalty.
best.
Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll
Getting
have
called
to
out
try
by
to
the
get it
Zebras.
together and score again. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw it.
50-50 ball.
And he was trying to
dropped.
cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
That wasn't when I first picked that play. It wasn't for him. But once they gave me that look,
The offense is taking a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
there's some 3rd and manageable
That
here.
completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got him. Touchdown. Let's go.
He makes the catch in the end zone.
Seen him win his route.
Georgia State.
I'm like, oh man, as soon as he hits this post, it's going to be over. No one's in that zone.
With all my high speed, make you cover the whole
Boom.
field.
Let's
Nice
go,
job
baby.
by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Let's go to the
All right, our own
studio now and check in with
14-play
Kevin
drive
Connors.
for 6.5
Kevin, what do you
minutes
got?
says fuck you to Texas State.
This week, guys, but take a look at this.
Eat a dick and try to catch,
Jacksonville State
try to match
sure
it.
is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 18 over Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
See how they
Little
answer
touch
here.
pass to the receiver. And he
Instead of going for the
was
outside, he tried to cut it
fortunate
back
not
in.
to lose yardage on that play,
That
able
was a
to
mistake.
wedge
He
it
paid
back
that,
to the line of
paid
scrimmage.
for that with his
The
spleen.
Bobcats want to move quickly. Linebackers moving, trying to
I knew you
confuse the
should.
quarterback.
I knew you were going to shift.
They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to
Shit.
the back.
I know I'm going to miss that tackle.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Balls at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Oh,
They're trying
shit.
to slow that
Oh,
rush
we got it.
down
Oh,
with
my
the
God.
ball.
I got kicked.
And this defense
Got off
has
the
its
block.
work cut out to
Ran
get this
right.
dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right?
Oh,
Is
my
the
goodness.
defense, you keep
Another
them
blown
guessing.
assignment.
Throw it.
Hit the
Maybe I
gas,
should not have
kick
changed my
wide
linebackers
over
out
the
because we've
head.
played like shit since I've done that.
Just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the
They've
12.
also ran the ball more
The
since I've
entire
taken those guys
complexion
out.
of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pick up
Let me just
one.
stick
It's
to
down
my
at
fucking
the
assignment.
11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
QB spy.
Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. On the run, still looking.
There we go.
Touchdown, get the 1st
We
down.
didn't try to go for the
or
hit
just
stick.
Get down, and the quarterback does. So on
We'll let him
4th
cook that
down,
clock. That's
here
fine.
comes the field goal kicker in
Keep
a
our timeouts.
huge spot. It's good.
All right.
And after the field
2 and a
goal
quarter
count,
left to
they
go.
are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys.
Down
Kicks
by
in the
3,
fourth
chance
quarter
to just
they
win this
just
game.
seem to carry so
Steal
much
this
more
from
weight.
Texas
So give
State.
that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Was this like a
Guys, the
Tinu
Georgia
Coliseum?
State offense returns to the
Looking
field.
at the,
It's a one-possession game.
it's
in
kind of
the
like
fourth.
USC shit, but you know, half the size.
Takes the handoff. It's
Oh, I tried to keep it with the running back or the quarterback. That was an option. Maybe I got my rules mixed up again. We played Madden for a while before jumping back to this. It's been a few months.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got away from
Oh,
trouble
shit.
and got rid of it.
Oh, no.
Intercepted.
No.
And they'll
We did
close
not
in
just
on
do
him
that.
after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin.
Oh.
This offense, they're trying to get back in the game.
Ew.
They have to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking
Gross.
chances.
The fuck did we just do, bro?
Throw
We just
ends
sold.
up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Oh my God, we just
He's
sold the
knocked
bag, guys.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much
We
time
just
off
sold
the clock.
the fucking
But 2,
bag.
you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it.
I am
if
so
you can find
dumb.
a way to get in the end zone here. Just
That
take
hurts
your
my
time.
soul,
Don't
what
snap
just
it too
happened.
quickly.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Trying to run it in.
Oh my God, we have a chance. Just stop him. No.
They swarm him under. Timeout called there by the defense.
Oh my God, they're not
Desperate to
gonna
get
go
the
for
ball
it.
back and
Oh,
save
that's
as much
dumb.
time as possible. So here we are on
This
fourth
is
down,
a
and
very
this field goal kicker is gonna
dumb
face
choice by
all
them.
the
All right, they're
pressure
up
in
by
the
6, so field goal don't do shit. But we have a timeout
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to
and
beat
hurry
them,
up
so you
offense.
want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room
First
to work
down,
with.
stop the clock.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing.
I mean,
all
crazier
the
shit has
assignments as
happened.
They put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be high. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, they'll take to the air.
Yeah.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. Release to the back.
Oh, I didn't mean to call timeout there. Oh, I'm so used to Madden. Jesus
They immediately
Christ.
call timeout, trying to
No.
preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Oh, that
No
was dumb.
time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk
I
yardage.
thought I could fit it.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection.
Ooh.
He's going up top here late in the game. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Oh, my God. The audibles for this were
Trying to find his man on
awful.
first down.
Oh.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Oh, can we get underneath that? Ooh,
The
we almost got
freshman
picked.
lucky that one didn't get picked off.
This late
Oh,
in the
my
game,
goodness.
fourth quarter, go time.
3rd and 10, 13 seconds left. No timeouts because we're a bot.
Well, we can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
On third down, he
Oh, my God.
drops to throw.
And we sold it.
He is finding wide open defenders all over
Damn
the
it.
field. He's
Bad read on me. I thought he was about to go out to that out route. He just changed his mind real quick. Plus, the ball kind of sailed. Blew our comeback
running
just
out the
short.
clock, a mere formality between
Hate to
them
see
and
it.
a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk
Man.
anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough.
Our real-life
showing there by
counterparts
this team.
finished
Just
3-9. We are
find a
now
way to get
4-8.
things going and come up with the win.
Or 4-7. So dangerously close to the same damn record.
Plays to be made. At the end of the day, they
Man,
just
we
did
wanted
not
that one.
execute well enough in any of the three phases.
Definitely one of
on any side
the
of
hardest
football.
teams in the
So David,
conference.
moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to
Stuck
learn
with
from.
him.
I mean, losses
Just
definitely
couldn't make
hurt.
enough
They
plays.
sting, but a
Too
lot
many
of times
mistakes out of
most
the
teams
QB.
refocus, and they get a sense
i.e.
of
me.
urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another
We had
presentation
26 first
of EA
downs.
Sports College Football.
We were moving the ball. We just couldn't stop shit. And turnovers outdid us. That was the difference. We threw fucking 3 of them. Can't have it. Brock was non-existent. Easily had a couple good runs. First played solid. Fleming as usual. Kadarius Thompson actually showed a few times, but again, Kid's only a 74. He's our second overall receiver. Well, plays a lot in that spot. Tyreek. I think Tyreek, yeah, he's technically 77. Swint picked up 2 more sacks. That gives him the lead now for sacks to the team. Probably conference, too. 13, 14 sacks. All right, well, we came up just short. Let's advance the week and end this stream. We got Call of Duty coming up in 10 minutes. I'm going to take like a 15-minute break and then jump on like 12:05 when the update is live. Oh, got a fullback. Top on a lot of these battles. We lost Casa. That's okay. All right. All right, we finished off against South Carolina, which is definitely a winnable game. They are also struggling 2-5 in the conference, 3-8 overall. Try to finish this season, next episode, on a high note. I don't know how we don't have the lead on them because we have a better overall record than they do. And we beat Vanderbilt, so that should count as something. But yeah, one game puts us like in almost 4th place in our division, middle of the pack. Not bad. But if we lose this game, this was a disappointing season for sure. But thank you guys for coming in, and I will see you on the next one.